Good morning, everyone. Scott Maybor here with your Medicare Missive from the pond for Friday the 14th of November. How are you all doing? Hope you're enjoying or had an enjoyable week. Today's video is about patience and breathing. Take a deep breath through your mouth, out through your nose, exhale it through your mouth. There you go. So I got an email yesterday from a client. So these are new clients, they're new to Medicare. I've spoken to them a couple times. We talked about what types of plans they need and want. She had emailed me last week. Now there was a problem with his Medicare. They needed it to start November 1st. There were a lot of delays with Medicare, Social Security. When he did go to the Social Security office, they told him we have everything we need. It's just on somebody's desk and it will be processed. And he said, but my wife's got processed, 3 weeks ago. And he's like, well, just depends on how much stuff that person has on their desk. That's the answer from Social Security that he got. In the meantime, he did get his Medicare. It was approved for November 1st. She emailed me November 2nd or 3rd. And I'm very busy. I'm doing about 10 to 15 appointments a day, Monday through Saturday. And that's in addition to the paperwork and the research and all that. Those are just the phone calls or Zoom calls that I'm doing. She reached out to me and said they have their Medicare. Great. And I said, okay, we should set a time to talk. They weren't happy with the time frame I offered them because they don't understand how Medicare works. So she texted me or emailed me the 2nd or 3rd of November. The soonest she could sign up for a plan at that point is December 1st, period. She has Medicare for November 1st, but you cannot add a supplement or a drug plan until the 1st of the following month. That would be true if I enroll her on November 2nd, November 14th, or November 30th. It's going to be effective on December 1st. So there is no reason to be stressed. She can be unhappy. She wanted full coverage November 1st. I get that. But if you emailed me after the 1st of the month, you've missed that window. You now have to wait until the 1st of the following month. So she got kind of pissy and said, I can't wait for you. And that's that. I reached out to them yesterday or the day before and said, just checking in to see, are you all set? And the husband wrote back, yes, we're all set. We couldn't wait. I signed up for a plan F. And we didn't take drug plans. And I said, okay, that's really interesting. One, you signed up without my help. Good enough. Why did you sign up for Plan F? Because I don't want to pay the deductible. Okay, you're paying, so a Plan F, you pay, that covers the Part B deductible, which is currently $257. To cover, I've gone over this before. How much is it worth to cover an annual deductible of $257? In this guy's mind, he's paying $60 a month to cover a $257 deductible. So he's paying nearly $1,000 a year to cover a $257 expense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but that's what he signed him up for because he was under the impression that the deductible is for every doctor's appointment, not an annual deductible. Don't know where he came up with that, but okay. His wife did take a Plan G because she wasn't old enough for the F. And they did not sign up for drug plans because they misunderstood the deductible on the drug plans and said, well, it's only for catastrophic coverage. They don't have expensive drugs, and it only covers them after the first $615. That's not actually how they work. It's a misunderstanding of the deductible, which we had gone over. So they didn't sign up for drug plans. So I said, you're on the wrong supplement. You absolutely need drug plans or you're going to be penalized in the future. So, you kind of messed it up. You still need drug plans or you're going to be penalized. The deductible is not how that works. And you shouldn't be on a Plan F. I would never put anybody on a Plan F at this point. So I don't know what the final result was, but it's all because they're impatient, they're nervous, they're stressed without need. There was absolutely no need to be this crazed. No matter what day I sign them up, as long as the calendar still says November, it's effective December 1st. The same thing goes for people with a December 7th. I have people saying, I can't get on your calendar. No, I'm very busy. Actually, I'm very busy. But I will get to you, and we will wrap this up prior to midnight on December 7th. It may not be until December 7th or December 6th, but that doesn't matter. It's still going to be effective January 1st. It doesn't need to be done today. It can be done on a Sunday where I don't have any appointments and can just do a bunch of paperwork. You have to take a breath and step back and say the deadline is December 7th. This isn't like a scarcity situation where if you don't sign up first, the seats aren't as good or there's less pizza to have. It doesn't matter. You sign up on the 7th, you get the same amount of pizza and sit in the same seat as somebody who signed up on October 15th. There is no difference. Take a breath, relax. If you need my help, we will deal with it. We will get to you. But if you're going to be somebody who has to be dealt with immediately and has to have their answers first before anyone else, no, it's kind of a first come, first serve. In the case of this couple who needed November 1st, they were bumped to the front of the line because they're not open enrollment people, they're new to Medicare people. If that's your situation, great. I spoke to somebody who got mad at me because I told him I couldn't help him. He's going on Medicare in March. There's absolutely no reason for me to talk to him now. We can talk December 8th. He didn't like that. He's going elsewhere. Fair enough. If you want to talk, my guess is he won't find anyone to talk to him because everyone's busy with open enrollment. But knock yourself out. I mean, I do what I do, and I have to prioritize. If you're retiring in March or you're turning 65 in March, God bless you. We can talk after the holidays. We can talk before the holidays or between the holidays, I guess. We don't need to talk during open enrollment. There's absolutely no reason to. So keep that in mind. Happy to help. Questions, comments, always welcome, and have a great weekend. Enjoy.